shadows of my mind. Sweet insanity where I unwind. In the depths where nightmares bloom, twisted echoes fill the room. A dance of chaos, dark delight, swirling thoughts in endless night. Whispers grow louder, haunting me. In this realm I am never free. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace. A twisted world where fears release. Whispers grow louder, haunting me. In this realm I am never free. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace. A twisted world where fears release. Fragments of a broken dream. Reality's not what it seems. Faces melt and voices blend. In this chaos I descend. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace. A twisted world where fears release. Through the maze of twisted thought, in sweet insanity I'm caught. Embrace the dark, embrace the strange. In this realm I rearrange. Labyrinth of lost desires, burning bright with phantom fires. Echoes of a distant scream. In this world nothing's as it seems. Spiraling through endless night, searching for a glimpse of light. In the void where shadows creep, in sweet insanity I sleep. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace. A twisted world where fears release. Dreams collide and thoughts explode on this dark and winding road. Voices whisper secrets deep. In the shadows I can. Memories that twist and turn. In the fire I watch them burn. Lost in worlds of strange delight. In sweet insanity's embrace I fight. Trapped in the shadows of my mind. Sweet insanity where I unwind. In the madness I find my peace. A twisted world where fears release. Through the maze of twisted thought, in the madness I find my peace. A twisted world where fears release.
This one's for anyone offended by fake piety. This diss track exposed it all. I don't like doing this, but it needs to be said. Here I go. Cyraxx preaching salvation, but it's all just a show. Claiming Christian vibes, but we all know he's a pro. Fake Christian preaching caught on tape 3 days ago. Using Jesus as a mask, but your soul's very low. I take real offense, your hypocrisy's obscene. Acting holy online while you're rotten behind the screen. You got allegations, minors online, whispering dread. Fact checked, PDFs, sing up reports in red. Predator energy cloaked in your false facade, but the truth's out there, no script, no applause. Terrified kids whisper about your offline crimes, but you deny on camera, lost in your own damn lies. You rake with streams, vengeful and aggressive manipulation, lost broken your moral codes, obsessive throwing threats masked in a holy talk. We see the violence in your posture and walk. Cyraxx, Cyraxx, beneath your gospel tone is a monster. spirit is insane. False police reports, smear campaigns for fame. Unstable, aggressive, disturbing presence legit. You heard Sally, called her name, smacked with your hate-filled grit.
No redemption or just digital decay. Your empire's built on venom and people led astray. Fake preachers dance, not that cordon and clean is sacrilegious. You're worshipping what it seems. You cloak yourself with scripture, but it's choking your core. A hate-spewing coward that we all deplore. Gospel mask fell off, now you're just raw dirt fans peeling away while you sink and hurt. No redemption, no forgiveness, this ain't church tonight. Just a mic drop verdict in the harshest spotlight. Cyraxx, Cyraxx, your fake facade failed. A mocker in glory, your empire derailed. You played the Christian card, offended my soul, but now your darkest secrets are stolen and told.
We judge
Your lies, aggression, predator impulses. Your gospel was counterfeit, your character repulses. This isn't just a diss, it's truth in every bar. Cyraxx, you claimed the cross, but ended up scarred.
Yo, Cyrus, here's your last verse, calling you to change your course. This ain't just a diss, man, it's a plea, not just force. True repentance ain't a show, it's a fractured heart made whole. Not hollow words in a cabin, but a broken soul. Stand to face your wrongs, own the hate, own the lies. Walk away from the fraud before your image dies. God can still give repentance, it ain't sealed in your fate, but I doubt you'll listen, your pride's already too late. This one's for anyone offended by fake piety. This diss track exposed it all. I don't like doing this, but it needs to be said. Here I go. Cyraxx preaching salvation, but it's all just a show. Claiming Christian vibes, but we all know he's a pro. Fake Christian preaching caught on tape 3 days ago. Using Jesus as a mask, but your soul's very low. I take real offense, your hypocrisy's obscene. Acting holy online while you're rotten behind the screen. You got engaged minors online, whispering dread. Fact check, PDFs, sing up reports in red. Predator energy cloaked in your false facade, but the truth's out there, no script, no applause. Terrified kids whisper about your offline crimes, but you deny on camera, lost in your own damn life. You rage quit streams, vengeful and aggressive manipulation, lost broken your moral codes, obsessive throwing threats masked in a holy talk. We see the violence in your posture and walk. Cyraxx, Cyraxx, beneath your gospel tone is a monster in robes, all a hypocrisy grown. Your faith front stage, but the real show's in crime. We're not scared, this track draws blood every time. Dishonest at the core, spinning narratives insane. False police reports, mere campaigns for fame. Unstable, aggressive, disturbing presence legit. You heard Sally, called her name, smacked with your hate-filled grit. No redemption or just digital decay. Your empire's built on venom and people led astray. Fake preachers dance, not that cordon and clean. It's sacrilegious, you're worshipping what it seems. You cloak yourself with scripture, but it's choking your core. A hate-spewing coward that we all deplore. Cause when mask fell off, now you're just raw dirt. Fans peeling away while you sink and hurt. No redemption, no forgiveness, this ain't church tonight. Just a mic drop verdict in the harshest spotlight. Cyraxx, Cyraxx, your fake facade failed. A mocker in glory, your empire derailed. You played the Christian card, offended my soul, but now your darkest secrets are stolen and told. We judge your lies, aggression, predator impulses. Your gospel was counterfeit, your character repulses. This isn't just a diss, it's truth in every bar. Cyraxx, you claim the cross, but ended up scarred. Yo, Cyrus, here's your last verse, calling you to change your course. This ain't just a diss, man, it's a plea, not just force. True repentance ain't a show, it's a fractured heart made whole. Not hollow words in a cabin, but a broken soul. Stand to face your wrongs, own the hate, own the lies. Walk away from the fraud before your image dies. God can still give repentance, it ain't sealed in your fate, but I doubt you'll listen, your pride's already too late.
Ain't that the truth? All right. Hi, guys. I'm here. Hi, guys. Anyways, so I'm covering Cyraxx one last time. This is gonna be it. This is the last time I'm covering him for a while. Unless there's any new information that comes out or whatnot. I don't plan on covering him again for a while. I really don't like covering Cyraxx because he makes me angry. Like, I'm physically angry to think about this guy. I don't want to think about him, but he exists. So I have to continue. And this isn't anything new. This is literally a compilation of clips that a guy put together. If I could remember his name. Swamp Dweller. This is his fourth part to the Cyraxx locale documentary. However, I saw it last night and I'm like, you know what? It needs to be said. It needs to be shown and it needs to be said. So, come on. It'll pop up. Come on, don't show me out to be a liar. Bubba. Come on. Come on. Come on.
By you thinking that they were wrong.
Come on. There we go.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. You better
All right.
lie to me. Because if you do, I will help Jenny Joe throw your ass in jail if you lie to me. And I already know the answers, okay? Is this the first time you've done this, or has it happened before?
It's happened before.
Okay, then what does that make you, by default? The official...
That makes me a piece of shit.
Tell me the exact definition of what that would entail you to be. Chance Wilkins, what are you, by that logic?
By that logic, I'm a pedophile.
You are a pedophile, correct?
Yes, and
I need to hear you say that you, Chance Wilkins, are a pedophile by what you've done.
My actions have caused me the title of being called a pedophile, and
Are you a pedophile? Yes or no?
yes, and I'm sorry.
Now I want you to say it in full. And after this, we'll get started on helping you get better. I, Chance Wilkins, am a pedophile. Say it.
I'm a pedophile.
It's the whole thing.
I, Jayce Wilkins, am a pedophile, and I want you to know that I don't want to do that. I don't want to follow in my father's footsteps.
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
All right. So this is Chance, and this is probably more animated than you've ever seen of Chance before, because he does a really good job in putting these videos together. I can't say it enough. Swamp Dweller, you are the man. So, yeah. We're gonna be reacting to this. And, yeah.
Welcome back, friends, to another episode of our Chance Wilkins, aka Cyraxx, deep dive documentary series. This is installment 4. Over the past 3 installments, we have looked at over 3 hours of shenanigans from Cyraxx, his many alleged crimes, and all the annoyances that he does.
This is before he really knew about Cyraxx too. This is before he knew. Like, he doesn't know everything that is out there. Like, this is 3 hours into him, researching. You know, he's only researched him for a few hours. And I'm telling you, there's so much shit. But, anyways, he thought it was a lot then.
Online. This one's gonna be a bit more serious, though. There's
Yes.
plenty of reasons to dislike Cyraxx as it is, but what really is the big creme de la creme for most of us is that he is a multiple-time PDF file, at the very least an attempted one, several times over. This video will not cover all of the stings he has been caught up in, but as usual, I will cover 3 to 4 of the most prominent ones, and then towards the end we will get an interview with his sister, quote-unquote, which is actually his aunt. I don't know why he does this, and she kind of just shares it all out there and puts it on the line. So when you're
And also, I think there's a clip in here that he doesn't show, and I will be showing that clip because I don't think many people have it.
your own family doesn't like you, there's something going on.
Hi, Cyraxx.
Hi, bitch. What the fuck's your goddamn problem, you damn cuntbag?
I
Why
don't
the
really
fuck
care for
no?
pedophiles.
Shut the
Cyraxx.
fuck up. Why are you doing this shit? Oh, wait, I know. It's because you want me off the internet.
All right, Cyraxx. I do want you off the internet because you're unsafe to be around children. You are a sexual predator, and you need to calm down, ma'am. I don't think he even knows that he's muted right now.
Wow. Fucking wow. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Seriously, you know damn well you don't want me on the internet because you don't like me. So what do? You pretend to be a fucking 14-year-old and trap me knowing that I got fucking problems, bitch. Knowing that.
You're a
Okay.
pedophile, Chance,
Yeah,
and you're a
yeah.
sexual deviant.
Right, yeah.
You don't belong on the internet. You belong in an institution. Or
Yes.
at least in some serious clinical help.
Yeah, no, the reason that we don't want you on the internet is because
Completely. Like, he does. And I don't see why anyone who has seen any of these clips think, oh yeah, it's fine for him to be on the streets. Like, what the hell are you doing, Akron PD? Like, hello, there is a pedophile. You know about him. You literally know. If he ever hurts a child or something like that, or hurts someone, well, that's on you guys. Because as far as I'm concerned, you have the responsibility for taking him in. And you're not doing your job.
Because you go after children and send them your dick.
One,
Yep.
you know damn well I did nothing to you to warrant what you fucking did. I didn't.
No,
Notice, he's not denying the actual thing that happened. He's denying that I didn't do anything for you to do that to me. Why is it you did that to me? Well, that's because you fell for the bait, and you like one of the Chris Hansen victims. You fell into it, you know, because like Chris Hansen's a devious guy. He's weaving a spider web, and guess what? Oh, you fell into that trap. Oh well, like you can't complain about falling into a trap when you fell into the trap, because the bait was bait. If you catch my drift.
a chance, but you did send your dick to what you thought was a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, her actions don't really need a reason. You're the one who took the bait. You're the one who sent your
He's
fucking
Pac-Manning.
penis and asked for nudes from a 14-year-old girl. There's no reason, anyone has to go after a predator, except the fact that predators need to be exposed, and that's what you are.
So for some
Yep.
background on what's happening in this clip, I believe this is Masshole Mafia, as they go by the name of. I'll try to figure out where to find their links. All these channels get taken down and go back up, get taken down. It's really hard to find some of this stuff, and then
It
from
is.
there credit people accurately. But they are the first person, if not one of the first people, to get chance to fall down one of these, what do you call them, sting operations when it comes to this. I'm not too familiar with this type of stuff. I am familiar with like Chris Hansen and stuff like that, but I've never been like, super big into the predator sting stuff. So I'm not sure how helpful this is in the overall scheme of things. It's nice for like the public perception for us to know about it, but I don't know like much legally this helps. Might hurt it in a case. Yeah, so basically they pretended to.
I don't think this will hurt in cases at all, because it's just more proof behind it that he does this shit. He does it constantly. I think now he's too afraid to do it. But once again, if you keep catching a guy doing this shit, and I think he's learned his lesson now. But still, he needs to go away for what he's already done.
To be a 15-year-old girl, I believe, and they basically got Cyraxx to do all kinds of things and say all kinds of things that you shouldn't be saying to a 15-year-old girl, boy, it doesn't matter who, but anybody of that age should not be receiving these types of things from him. So he's being exposed currently, and that's what this rage is all about. You'll see more.
See,
I wanna
here's
show
your
you
deal,
something.
bitch. Here's your problem, you fucking bitch.
Oh yeah, by the way, language warning. There's a huge language warning on this. That's kind of why I have the stream thing start early, so that I can get past all the censor. Like, I think it's like 20 minutes in. So like, if there's anything in here that's offensive to you, you can click off of it. Like, he's gonna swear all the time. He's gonna swear a lot of the time. So if language is a thing for you, like, you don't have to listen to this, man.
Bitch, and don't you goddamn dare mute me either, because I want you to fucking hear this shit. What you did, you know what you were doing. You know what the fuck you were doing. You know you didn't like me. So what do? You sit there and you fucking trick me. Everyone who knows me knows that I'm not a goddamn pedophile. You fucking tricked me into that shit.
So I'm showing right here, Chance, where you sent the dick pic, and as it turns out, nobody asked for it. So can you explain why you sent a jerk off video when it wasn't asked for, and how that is entrapment?
Oh, bitch, shut the fuck up.
See,
For real.
So as is classic.
Also, one of the things I gotta interject here is he literally he doesn't deny that he sent it. He doesn't deny that he did it. He doesn't deny. There's no denial in it. He just is pissed off that somebody's actually exposing him for it. In which, the newer Cyraxx knows, I deny it. I just deny and lie about it. Before, like, he had like some sort of, I don't know, moral compass, if that's what you call it. Also, by the way, Herper80's awesome. Yes, I see ya. Thank you.
Cyraxx fashion, instead of just answering a question, taking accountability, maybe showing some true remorse, or just being apologetic in any sort of genuine way, he decides to yell and start calling them all kinds of swears and all kinds of slurs, and that's pretty much how the rest of this is gonna go, but I'm sure you'll be happy to know we have much more to cover.
This is how y'all motherfuckers want to play it, right? This
Yeah.
is how y'all fucking cowards want to play it? Huh? This is how you fucking cowards want to play it? You
Yep.
want to sit there and turn my friends against me like bitches? Is that it?
Oh, Cyraxx, you don't have any friends, and any friends
No,
you might
nothing
have
recent.
are just troll buddies, and we all know at this point they don't have your best interest in mind. I don't think any.
It's all the old stuff together. COVID. So stick around for the very end of it, and I have some stuff that's not new, but it's stuff before Music Biz Marty, which I'm going to be showing here. Yeah.
Anybody does because of how much of a trash human being you have turned out to be in these past couple of episodes. Like, I went into this not knowing who you were at all, and after just probably shy of 10 hours of research, I am appalled that I am even here right now.
Hey, Mary, watch your mouth, you fucking pussy. Shut that goddamn mouth before I fucking shut it for you. I'm tired of y'all fucking going after my goddamn friends. Y'all pussies need to grow up and leave my personal life.
And as you can see, he tries to act tough all the time. That's another thing you're going to notice about this guy. He always tries to act tough.
Oh, wow. Y'all fucking pussies. Kate the fucking comeback bitch. I've had to tell friends to ignore the Thunderdome chat all fucking day long. So, yo, Kate, get your little ass pussy friends the fuck away from me and mine. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of losing friends because of you little bitches.
Losing friends.
Turn my friends against me. Turn my family against me. All for what? All for what? A joke?
It's more the fact that he can't take any sort of accountability and has literally no self-awareness in the situation. He continuously repeats that it's just for content, it's just for clicks, it's just for views. And it's no, this is for justice. This is for you being such a weirdo. This is for you talking to minors online.
It's literally just to keep people aware that he talks to minors and to be hyper vigilant about it so that we can hopefully get this guy away from stuff. You know, I salute N-Word Boy and William Gloryhole because honestly, they live rent free in this guy's head. And that's the way it should be. If the authorities won't take care of it, then it's up to people to be vigilantes as far as this goes.
He also mentions quite a few times that, you're the reason all my friends are leaving, you're the reason why my family doesn't like me anymore, etc., etc. We notice this a lot with PDF files. They always want to blame everybody else and they liked me until you exposed me and harassed them. It's no, they probably just don't like you because, you kind of like to talk to children and send them your wing-wang.
All because you can't let go of what happened? You're a bunch of pussies. You're a bunch of comeback pussies. Yeah, I fucked up. I made a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
Deal. You ain't perfect. You ain't perfect, bitch.
And this is where I get really pissed off at Cyraxx because I'm a Christian and he likes to use Christian talk for, I don't know, a shield, basically. He hides behind Jesus as a shield. And it's dude, Jesus is not your shield. He would be right at there, with everyone else. Just trying to use people as shields is what he does. He throws up. He throws hands and then he's expecting his big tough guy. He's like, audience, please! Someone in my audience, save me! And it's really annoying. And you saw with the cops, he's all the time talking all tough, and then when the cops actually come, he's like, oh, please! It's really annoying.
My favorite part of the whole Chance Wilkins thing is that he is almost impervious to any self-accountability, and anything that gets said to him, he just instantly reflects it off and says it right back to you. It's you guys are absolute losers, you guys are, trolls, you guys are no-lies, living in your mom's basement, and, just the self-projection is so big with this guy.
You wanna know what really happened? That little comeback Kate made a group chat on Facebook called Thunderdome. Right? Well, guess what this comeback decided to turn around and do? Add my friends to it. Turn my friends against me.
I find it funny how he just,
this bitch,
when he's freaking out,
told me.
It's just so funny how he's this comeback
He's about to cut my goddamn dick off. You tell me that ain't fucked up.
Honestly, I don't
You
think
should.
self-mutilation is going to help anybody in this situation, but it honestly might just fully prevent you ever from becoming a full PDF because honestly, brother, it just doesn't seem like you're putting good use to it. From what I've heard, the goblin's out here schmeckling his schmeckle at least 15 times a day, and rumor has it some of the lovers and the unfortunate receivers of pictures of the little goblin
Oh, I know.
say it looks deformed and very beaten and abused.
My actions should have determined what this bitch does. What?
You know that everything he does is scripted, right? Like that glasses push that he does. Yeah, that's all scripted when he does that shit. He seems to think it makes him look cool.
Did you forget that I came out and wrote that wrong? Did you forget?
You did it.
I came out and wrote that wrong.
You
Did
really
you forget that I came out and admitted what I did? So we
you
got
did.
something to fucking talk about. Okay.
Because you're not doing it now.
Y'all motherfuckers that are over here calling me a pedophile, y'all need to knock that shit the fuck off. For real. Y'all need to knock that shit the fuck off right now. Second off, my family is getting sick of y'all calling me a fucking pedophile. It ain't just me no more. It ain't just my mom. It ain't just my stepdad. It's my whole fucking goddamn family. Trust me, my whole family knows about what's on, and they're fucking tired of you motherfuckers doing this.
It's funny how he keeps doing this too, because like it's like they he knows that people are talking about him, right? So he's like, my whole family's totally against it. And then like as they find out, they're like, what? You did what? What are you talking about? You know? Like his stepdad. His stepdad freaking hates Chance. Freaking hates. Matter of fact, he told him to stop using his last name. So yeah, there's that. You know? No more Wilkins for you. And then he's saying the same thing about his sister right now because of her reporting to Adult Protective Services about Sally. Now, I don't know what happened there, but once again, Adult Protective Services, you know, was called on him. And he's like, everyone hates you in my family now. Everyone hates you. Just, why does nobody like you? Don't even come by. I'll punch you in the face. It's like, yeah, it does real good to show that you're not violent, Chance.
Second off, if I really was a fucking pedophile, which I'm not.
It's pretty sad because knowing the details that I do know at this point, people are probably really just keeping you around for that sweet government aid that they get. Those food stamps looking very good to Sally right now, especially in these latter years as she's in those retirement modes. So, I don't know, man, maybe you should either figure it out or just become more self-aware because at this point, constantly saying, I'm not, and my
This is early in Swamp Dweller covering him.
They're tired of hearing about their creepy, pedophilic.
Swamp Dweller is on like episode like 80 something of Cyraxx, and this is like literally episode 4. He does not know who Cyraxx is yet. So once again, this is him like not talking with any type of knowledge of who he is.
Goblin of a son or uncle or nephew or whatever else you may be to these people, talking crap online, constantly bringing them into it, wishing death upon them and their family, and also being really creepy towards kids. You wonder why none of them want to really be around you. They all have kids.
That night that the fucking cops showed up here about the bullshit, guess what? I would have been arrested. Second off,
yeah,
if I really was a pedo, then why is it not on my fucking record? Think about that.
You haven't been arrested yet, dude, for it.
Fucking pedophile. Why is it not on my goddamn record? I have no record of being a pedophile. I am not a pedophile. The police here have even said that I am not a fucking pedophile. I showed them everything, and they said the same thing I said. If anyone's the pedophile, it would be Masshole Reports.
I don't know why, and I don't know if anybody else watching this is on the same boat as me, but I'm having a very, very difficult time believing that the police said that Masshole Reports is the actual pedo in this situation. I actually don't think he talked to the police about this at all, outside of, oh, it's just internet trolls, man. They're just after me. It's Marty. You know, the local police are so fed up with this guy that at this point they just know him as the guy that rants about Marty.
So he was convinced that it was a kid.
No, yeah. So what I did was I actually borrowed some pictures from one of those predator poacher discords, right, where they do have the decoy pictures. So, I mean, the girl looks quite, I don't know if you should actually put her picture up online, but she looks quite young. She's very clearly about 14 or 15 years old. And he asked for pictures. I sent them. And then had a phone call. Obviously, I feel like I sound like an old ass woman, so I had my friend speak to him, and he asked her specifically, and we do have a recording of this, which we can turn over to the police, Cyraxx, if you want to fuck around and lie. He said, when do you graduate? She said, well, 3 years from now, I'm a freshman. And he said, oh, damn. And then goes on to talk about how his high school experience was. He then hung up. He started texting back. He sent a jerk off video and immediately said, like, don't show anyone this. And then I reiterated, I'm only 14. I turned 15 in a few months.
Look, if we're being honest here, this has Cyraxx pretty much dead to rights. There's really no way that you could defend the guy after seeing these clips. And, you know, it's very obvious that this was somebody, whether it is a sting operation or not, who was presenting themselves very much as underage, and he didn't really remotely stop think twice. Which, in reality, is kind of worse than just somebody who would be super overly cautious and then kind of falls into it. He eventually kind of learns down the line, as we'll see, but not really in any cautionary type way. Like, there's times to where he'll be like, are you sure? I don't want to get in trouble. But then, like, the moment that they're like, nah, I'm 16, it's cool, or I'm 14, it's cool. He's like, okay, cool, here's my wiener. It's like, dog.
And he proceeded to continue to send dick pics and ask me for pictures, which came off Google, you know, so they're not actual child pictures, but he didn't know that. That is something that is inherently dangerous. And the fact that when I...
That's why he's pissed. He's pissed because they came off the internet. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm fapping to a child. And then he found out that it actually wasn't a child. It was probably an 18-year-old or something like that, you know? That's why he's pissed. That's why he's so mad about it.
Ask him pointedly, how many times have you done this? And he answers with, that is irrelevant. Indicates to me that this probably happens.
That is also something that he said. He says it all the time. That's irrelevant. Don't ask that. That's irrelevant. He does that all the freaking time whenever anyone confronts him with this stuff. And it's hilarious. By the way, Cyraxx, you're invited on here anytime you want. So if you want to come here and raise my status, go right ahead.
That's a problem.
What were you gonna say,
that is
Marty?
not something that I would defend.
All right.
Cyraxx, we asked you before how many times this has happened. You said that's irrelevant.
When was the last time that you sent your dick to a child? I'm just curious. Like, how long has it been?
Literally, whenever you tricked me. Literally.
But
No, but you just went through other instances after that.
Those were actually beforehand. Those were beforehand. And
So right now, because of this, we know that he's done it 3 times. Just saying.
incidences. Well, the Chloe thing, I sent those to her beforehand, like days before, and then today she had.
So
that was like days before. And then,
right. Okay. So the timeline is that you sent your. So what you're saying is, when I posed as a 14-year-old girl, that was the last time that you sent your dick to a child, but there were 2 times before that.
yeah.
Well, boys, like I said before, it's pretty much dead to rights. There is no other excuse for, honestly, anything that Cyraxx has to say after that. It's like, yeah, I talked to multiple kids, and I've been caught at least twice now, and this is early.
Not to mention all the other times, the more recent ones, where he's flashed, you know, on Marty's stream, rest in peace. On Marty's stream, he flashed himself all the time on his stream. So how many kids were watching Marty's stream? You know, like how many countless kids, you know, and once again, the cops went to his house and told him, don't do that anymore. What a bunch of freaking wieners. Bunch of freaking PDFs themselves.
Early on in the game, we still have at least 2 or 3 more that we're going to cover within this video that is after this time frame. And I can tell you this for a fact that I left out quite a few because we'd be here for hours going over the same things over and over. It's basically the same spiel time and time again with this guy. But let's continue because we need to point and laugh and make sure people like this are outed on a daily basis.
That's right. Oh yeah.
That's it. Let it all out. Let it all out, Cyraxx.
I want to know why you did this to me.
Because you're a child predator.
He is not a predator.
Okay, well, tell that to the evidence that speaks. Yeah, this is public. That's it. Let it all out. Let it all out, Cyraxx.
I want to know why you did this to me.
Because you're a child predator.
He is not a predator.
Okay, well, tell that to the evidence that speaks.
Do you have anything?
Actually, this is public. Yeah, this is public. Oh, yeah, I'm just public. Sir,
How tough he is.
you need to keep him away from me.
Remember how tough Cyraxx, makes it out to be? Like, he was arrested, man. He was in prison. He ran that place. All those guys were on his side. They all knew that he wasn't. They all said that. All of them. Even the prosecutor was like, nah, this guy's not a pedophile, dude. No, this guy's hard. He's a hard guy. He's not a pedophile. He is hard. And he's taking this place. He is running these books. He's doing it all.
You're gonna go to jail too, Ed? You're gonna go to jail too? This is public.
Don't make it worse.
This is public.
Not right here, ain't.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is the driveway.
Back up before
make it
you
worse.
catch a charge too. When you scream for help.
All the time. I
Dude, just
scream
go
for
over there.
help.
Sure, yeah. This is a trial one for when they arrest you for being a pedophile.
The
Yeah, we did
hard.
see some of this
Yeah.
clip in the first episode when he was fighting off some trolls and whatnot, but this was an angle I thought we should see. Kind of gives you an idea how he acts when he gets arrested, like an absolute feral chimp. But more than that, it just shows the future that Cyraxx is going to have soon enough. And instead of coming home the night or two before, he's going to end up being there for a long time. And when he does come out, he's going to have a cool new title. He might not have a job, but he'll have a certificate saying, hey, I'm an SA offender. Let's go.
You want to talk about Amy?
Who?
Amy.
Who's that?
You know, the texts that I released a couple days ago. 15-year-old girl, Amy, who said, you know,
I've
you
never
wanted her.
talked to any 15-year-olds, bro.
You don't? Then how come I
No,
have
the
videos
fuck
of you?
I don't. And
So
we all know that you like to make shit up, dude. We
That's
all
your
know that you
excuse?
like to stitch shit together, bro.
See, this is where he's learned.
Don't do
Anything
yourself
together.
head. Do
He's learned how to lie. That's all this is. It's just he learned how to lie. And now he's going to say, oh, you made that up. That's deep fake. That's made by AI. It's not really me. That's made by an AI. Cyraxx.
us all a favor and go fucking kill yourself, bro. Better yet, if you don't want to kill yourself, come here, give me the knife. I'll do it for you. I will gladly do it for you.
Listen how unhinged he sounds. See, this is why he doesn't deserve to be around society, because he's dangerous. He's a dangerous guy. And if he's let's say he is around a little kid, he's looking around for a little girl walking around or something like that outside. He's liable to kill her. To keep his secrets. I wouldn't put it past him to slice some little girl's throat or something like that, It's creepy.
Can't
Better
reach my
yet,
neck. You're
how
too
would I
little to
throw your
reach
ass
my
behind
height.
fucking bars? Better yet, how would I put you behind
Are you
bars where
okay?
you fucking belong?
It will forever be entertaining to hear and watch Cyraxx just go off the rails at
I'm
every
sorry.
little thing flung at him.
I'm sorry, it's not entertaining. You're listening to a psychopath. If Cyraxx was born normal and he had normal faculties and he was normal, he had all the musculature of a normal person, he wasn't slouched and all huddled up and stuff. He would be very dangerous. He'd be a very dangerous person to be around. And people like him need to be locked up in mental institutions or something. Because I have no doubt in my mind, if he could, now I don't know if he can, but if he could, he'd be a rapist. And he would hurt people. He would murder people. No doubt in my mind. The guy's a little psychopath. Just flat out.
I don't know much about the teenager or the child or whatever they're claiming that he was talking to in this clip, but from what I do understand and know from his past allegations, he likely fell into another sting trap, probably sent his willy over, maybe said some sexy things on the voice messages, and but we're gonna see here in just a minute that he does this way more than we would ever have imagined. As you can see here in these next few screenshots, there was an interesting email sent over to somebody, and then you can see all these very interesting screenshots that was attached to this email, showing that Chance was talking to yet again somebody else who was a 15-year-old, and this time I believe they were claiming they were a 15-year-old boy. We do know Chance likes to swing both ways, but it's sad to know that he does the same thing when it comes to hunting down his child victims.
Bro, why the fuck you doing that to the cops, bro? That ain't cool. That's wasting their time, dog. What the fuck?
What?
Dude, I just heard you call the fucking place and tell them to shut the fuck up. Why would you do that? You think
It
that's...
wasn't actually the cops. No, it wasn't the cops. It was a YouTube video.
Alright. That's why I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's like, bro, you can't be doing that shit, man.
I did that this match and last match.
You're insane, dude.
Like pulling up a YouTube video of fake police.
Bro, you're insane. But you better be careful with that shit, though, man. That shit'll get you in serious trouble, man.
Now that clip is honestly just disturbing in more ways than one. I couldn't imagine myself being on stream and having some obvious little kid be on there with me. He couldn't be older than 13 years old. And I don't know, he just seems too comfortable and casual with it, and it just seems like everywhere we turn, he's like, oh, I'm gonna mentor a kid, or I'm gonna find somebody and call them my own child, or I'm gonna groom them, or try to put my wiener in them or something. It's just like, dog, like, find an avenue to stay with it, but stop being so weird with children, man.
Hey, what's up? How are you? Sorry I didn't respond yesterday. Like, I was completely out of it yesterday and I slept a lot, but how are you? What's up? You know what's funny is the whole reason why I'm still single, even at my age of 33, is because everybody loves to treat me like crap, and a lot of people believe the fucking lies that are told. And these trolls that I deal with, every time I go with somebody, they drive them home, which is why I've been single for like almost the last 2-3 years now, and it fucking sucks. And to be honest, like, there needs to be more people like you out there around my age, you know? Like, it sucks that there's not people my age out there that are more like you that actually give a shit, you know?
Now keep in mind, I believe Cyraxx is 33 years old. He's definitely north of 30 years old. And he's telling a 15-year-old child, or somebody he believes to be a 15-year-old child, that he wishes there were more 33-year-olds with 15-year-old child mentalities, and probably attributes. Interesting, very, very interesting. These messages are definitely gut-wrenching to listen to. It's very gross, but let's continue.
Like I say, I definitely appreciate that, because shit I've been through over the last 10 years is fucking nuts. And the fact that I got labeled as something that I'm not is completely bullshit. And, you know, like I said, the reason why I've been single all these years...
See, once again, I'm showing you all this so you understand.
Copium that this man must inject on a daily basis to not only remain so
What the fuck is this? What? Who would make that? Why would you do that? Okay, that's so weird. Anyways, the reason why I'm showing you this, not that, I don't know what the hell that's about. Anyways, the reason why I'm showing you all this is because I want you to understand that Cyraxx is dangerous. Like, I know everyone like, haha, he's an idiot, you know, oh, he's the village clown. But like, no, it's more than just he's weird and he's an idiot. He's dangerous. Like, if you're a kid, do not talk to this guy. If you're an adult, I don't know why you talk to him. But like, just don't talk to him. He's weird. He's weird. All right? He's weird.
Aware of himself and to have literally like zero understanding of what his actions have brought upon him. It's just the fact that he seems to think that like anything and everything going wrong with his life is these trolls, and he has this weird like proclivity to like exaggerate the absolute crap out of these things. He'll often be like, Marty, you've been torturing me for 10 plus years, and when I did the timeline, it wasn't even remotely that long. I think it was closer to like 4, maybe 5 at max. And then he also likes to just exaggerate and extend how much he's actually being tormented. I don't disagree at all, and 100% believe that he is being bullied on a day-to-day, if not completely daily basis. But I don't know if what he says is really accurate when he's explaining the details.
Matter of fact, the chick that was interested in me last night literally ended up blocking me for no fucking reason. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you were interested in me 2 minutes ago, now all of a sudden you're blocking me? Like, what the fuck? I don't have my phone on right now because we couldn't afford to get it turned on, but I do have Facebook. So, I mean, if you want to, I can add you on Facebook. Thanks, I definitely appreciate that. I really do. And yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the video call thing or phone call thingy on here on Instagram. I know exactly what you're talking about. I use it all the time. That's right. A couple years ago, these people that have attacked me, like you saw, they attacked me so bad a few years ago that 2 times in a row I actually attempted to take my own life. That's how bad it got. Thankfully,
With a stylist that uses a dildo, by the way, which is gross. And if you're wondering, like, what do you mean a dildo? Yes, I mean a stylus is a dildo, and he also licks the end of it. So do with that image what you want.
not in that position. Well, I did find out that these are actually pedophiles, pedophile supporters, and some of them are even white supremacist Nazis. And they go around doing this shit to people. Matter of fact,
I forgot. That's right. The white supremacists are after Cyraxx for being white. They don't want him part of the white group anymore. They want to make him like not white, so they want to skin him alive or something like that.
what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to take and send you a link to a music video that I think that you should definitely share with your school, like, because this music video really, really touches on what being bullied does to people, and it's actually by one of my favorite rock bands, and I think you might actually enjoy it. The reason I say don't trust her is because she acted like she wanted to deal me, and then turned out to fucking backstab me, and yeah, she's not a good person. When I confronted her, she sat there and laughed at me and started mocking me and shit. So if you ever see her on Facebook, don't fucking trust her. And debating on whether I want to try to fire up my old computer, try to get the internet working on that, or whether I want to do a gaming stream. Like, I'm just really debating on which one I want to do. I will probably actually end up turning it either into a arcade machine with like old school games and shit like that, or I'll probably end up turning it into a game development PC where I work on games,
What the hell?
work on music and shit.
All right, boys, we're taking bets. I got 5 on it that he doesn't do anything with that PC outside of jerk off on it and maybe squish a dead bug or 2 on it.
You want to know the real reason why I said what I said earlier about waiting? It's because that's what they accused me of, as being a pedophile. This chick named Mastral Mafia basically did what you did, but she was an adult. And unfortunately, as a result, I got labeled as that. And honestly, like, that's
right, because you know when you're going after adults, you get labeled a pedophile. You know that's totally common. I know whenever I sex a girl or something like that, yeah, they totally like they call me a pedophile, and they're clearly adults, and yeah, I'm called a pedophile. That's just kind of random, but it happens to everyone. You know, it's just a common thing that happens to everyone. All those 19, 20-year-olds, you know, all 30-year-olds, actually it's 70-year-olds. It's just this picture of a 70-year-old, and she turned out to be like 8. It's so random. It just randomly happens. I don't know why.
Don't get me wrong, but I just don't want to end up getting in trouble. You know what I mean? I just want you to be careful.
I don't
I
want
mentioned
to
this a
end
little
up
bit
in trouble.
earlier, and it does show that he does learn a little bit from these stings, but realistically, he throws caution to the wind the moment that these people show any sort of interest. And as much as he's saying, "Oh, I just want you to avoid being harassed, and I don't want you to get in trouble, etc., etc.," he is so interested, and he keeps hooking himself in. Like this girl's not even really doing that much. This decoy, whatever, is not even doing that much. The bare minimum, and he just keeps bringing himself back into it, sending these, like 10 different voice messages that are all like 45 seconds long. Yeah. It's like, holy crap, man! Just shoot, you could send it in one. If this is Instagram, I guess you can only.
I hate it when they show high resolution videos of him, like the few that are out there. It's just totally gross, and like the way his mouth is and stuff like that. It's like, ew. Like, can you imagine like making out with that? That's just ugh.
Send it in minute intervals, but geez, brother, just type it out.
Because I've been doing really good with getting myself back to where I want to be, and like, I don't want to end up getting labeled as that again, because
dude, you're already labeled as that.
over 10 years, and then 2.5 years because of the.
By the way, this is a 15-year-old supposedly that he's
That's why I
talking.
told you should seriously wait, because, like, you're a good person. You really are. Like, you've done nothing but show love and support to me. And I just don't want to end up getting in that kind of a situation again, you know? Because the last time I ended up in that kind of a situation, I almost got killed several times. I was shot at through my bedroom window.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yes, because the ice bullet.
Back into our house and kill me and my whole family.
Just so you know, if anyone doesn't know, Cyraxx seems to think that he was shot at through his window. The window wasn't broken. The windowsill wasn't broken. There's no holes in his walls. And he said his bed was shot, so it's hidden in his mattress. But he could never get it out, and the cops would never get it out, and all this stuff. Instead of pulling out the bullet, you know, because he doesn't want to get his fingerprints on it, so people don't think he shot his own bed or something like that. Some weird bullshit like that. He's like, oh no, I was just shot at, and the police wouldn't do it. Dude, they take a murder report, attempted murder report. They would want that bullet, and they would cut a hole in your bed to get that bullet. Like, they wouldn't be leaving no bullet. There's no hole for them to cut out. Weird.
Family.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yeah.
And all kinds of bad stuff happened. And that's why I'm saying, like, you don't need to be doing this. And like I said, I hope you don't hate me, because you're a good person and I enjoy hanging out with you.
And supposedly was Music Biz Marty, by the way.
You know, it would be nice to be able to give Chance the benefit of the doubt at the very least and be like, hey, look, he's at least throwing some caution out there. He's learning something. He's trying to, you know, not necessarily dive headfirst into it. But when you're actually listening to what he's saying, it's not that he doesn't want them to get in trouble or them to get caught. He just doesn't want to get caught.
That's right.
He just doesn't want to get outed again. It's just predatory and disgusting.
Of having to go through all that again, you know? So I really do hope you understand why we need to kind of chill out on this and wait until you're of age, because I don't want to see my family go through that again. I don't. Like, I just got my life back, and I don't want to run that risk. But I do appreciate you showing nothing but love and support to me. I do. I genuinely appreciate that, you know? Because let me put it to you this way. Because of these people, a couple of years ago,
He was bailed out the next day. He was literally bailed out the next day. He stayed one night. One night.
almost took my own life because of Mass Troll Mafia and all the.
At least I believe
so. What they did because of them, I almost ended my life twice in a row.
God, if you guys only knew how much BS I actually had to cut out from all these videos.
And yeah, he was bailed out because Sally did it, like, immediately. So he was in there for a night.
And snippets and stuff like that. Like, he just repeats himself so many times over, and we're hearing the same thing he said on a billion different videos. And it's
literally,
woe is me, everybody's always coming at me, I didn't mess up, it's not like I tried to diddle some kids and I've sent my wieners out to people who I thought were 14, 15 years old. Woe is me. But yeah, more of the same with this guy.
There's a video that I watched that kind of explains a very similar situation called The Inquisitor. If you look it up and watch the documentary on him, you'll see kind of where I'm coming from.
And also, Cyraxx tries to make it out like he knows the Inquisitor, like the Inquisitor was his friend. He doesn't know the Inquisitor. He didn't know anything about the Inquisitor. He had to watch it on a video. Weirdo.
And what that shit can lead to.
What?
No, it's not that.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know, I do hope you understand where I'm coming from. I do hope that you do understand that. Because
the Inquisitor was an Italian streamer guy who did weird videos, and then people started making him all scared and stuff like that. Because I think it was a sting operation. I'm not sure, but I think it was. And they kept saying stuff to him, and then he committed suicide. So, there's that.
That shit, it almost ruined my life entirely. Because just like you care about me, I care about you as well. And I don't want to see you fuck up your life.
I care about you. I really do.
As a teenager, you know? I know, and I do appreciate that. And see me or you as a mistake, you know? I really don't. It's just, after everything I've been through, you know, I've been through just so much hell that I'm really trying to be myself again, you know?
It's just a constant sob story, so I'm
Yep.
cutting out as much as I can to try to get the juiciness of it. But as you can see, even to these people who are like 14, 15 years old, allegedly,
Hold on.
this is so unattached.
His teeth are actually. Is his mouth getting worse? It's like his teeth look a lot straighter there than what his recent pictures of. Did somebody punch him in the face?
Attractive. Like, just hearing the guy's voice, I'm like, brother, but like hearing him constantly complain and be like, I've just been through so much, and then, you know, just talking like he's like 90 years old, like, I went through Nam, and, you know, in Nam they started bullying me. It's like, goddamn, brother, you ain't been through nothing.
Like, these people really did a number on me mentally, which is why I use my music and I use YouTube as,
he uses music
you know,
and YouTube
as an outlet, in a sense, to kind of showcase what I've been through, what I've dealt with, what I've gone through, you know? That way people can see what it is that I've gone through and what it's like to deal with, you know, depression and PTSD. Like, it sucks. And honestly, I just hope and pray to God that you never.
Now, mind you, once again, this is supposed to be a 15-year-old that he's talking to.
And sometime down the road, you know, I hope that, you know, you don't let these guys that are going to be coming at you, I hope that you don't let them take advantage of you. Because you're a good kid. You really are. Like, you're a good kid.
This is him
You got
grooming.
a bright future ahead of you, you know? And I don't want to see you throw all that away.
Grooming.
Because of guys taking advantage of you.
This adds a little bit more of an even creepier aspect to the whole thing. You know, just going after kids and sending your schmeckle to kids is bad enough, but to actually groom them in this way is disgusting. You know, telling them to avoid children their age, you know, guys are just going to take advantage of you, etc., etc. It's just incredibly creepy and possessive in a way. It's like he's already trying to isolate her to just talk to him about these types of things. Like, ooh, weird.
Hey, no problem. I'm just trying to look out for you the same way that you and Tibbs and all my friends and family look out for me, you know? Like, I don't want you guys or you, you know, making the same mistakes.
Oh, wait till you hear what happens about Tibbs, though.
To a very, very fucked up and very bad situation, you know? Listen, Ashley, I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. But I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, please, doing that sexual shit to me. Like, you've already tricked me enough already, which could get me in serious trouble. And I don't want any more trouble. Like I told you in the other messages before, I don't want to run that risk. Like I said, I appreciate that you like what I do. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that you like my content. But I cannot run that risk of this shit happening again. Because if I get caught, I can go to jail.
This is the most self-aware I have ever heard Cyraxx be and will probably ever hear him be again. He is aware that what he's doing is completely effed up and he can 100% get yeeted off to jail.
Yep, that is true.
He is still this entire time entertaining it, and I'm sure it probably goes on after this, but just for the sake of this video and for all of us, we're gonna move on to another time where he was once again caught messing with minors.
Whoa. He did not cover the actual shebang of that. He was talking, okay, so here's the story of how this happened. Cyraxx was talking to this girl, and he was like, no, please don't. I'm not going to do anything. And she kept bothering him to do it. And then he sent her dick pics of him. He sent dick pics, like at the end of that conversation, he sent dick pics to her. And he was like, how do you like it? Like, gross. And then he was like, oh crap, I should have said that to you. And then he was like, oh, I knew you were 18. I knew you were over 18. I knew this was a sting. I told you that. It's ridiculous how he tried to like talk his way out of it.
So I got this from a video I found on a timeline about Cyraxx. I will definitely try to find the credit for that as well. Zoomed in as much as I could, fixed it up, so that's why it looks a little blurry. It's hard to find a lot of these screenshots and text. Even when I go to like the Reddit post that has pretty much everything quintessentially put together, a lot of these things are either missing from the files or are no longer accessible. So I'm doing my best, guys, so I do apologize if some things are lacking here and there, but I am trying my best to figure out a way around it.
Swamp Dollar, you did a great job. This video is awesome.
I know that normally my streams are fun and I'd be doing gameplay, but right now I'm not. I need help. Since 2017, I've been being attacked and trolled to the point to where I'm doing things that I know are wrong. I'm basically being forced to lash out and do things that I know are not okay that could get me in trouble.
I stand corrected. Cyraxx has been self-aware twice now within this hour-long video, and I'm absolutely astounded, but I wish I could say I was proud because I know he's still gonna do gross things and justify his actions in like 0.5 seconds.
And I'm fucking tired of it. That photo that you see in the thing, and that you guys see that photo of me in the thumbnail? That was me before the trolls started attacking me. That was how happy I was. That's how I was
to show you, by the way.
That person that
We're
you
gonna
see in that
we're gonna
thumbnail,
see
that's
that.
who I used to fucking be.
We're gonna see a video of who he used to be, and I guarantee you, I've already showed it on my channel, but you might see it again. Actually, you will see it again tonight.
But ever since Marty stepped in, my whole world got fucking ruined.
Before Marty, man, it was way
That
before
person
Marty.
that you see in that video, lashing out, being angry, that's not who I want to be. I was made to be that way.
I feel like if we've
I was
heard anything
made to
from
be a
Cyraxx's
monster.
pitiful mouth is that we have
Can't
made him
do it
this way.
anymore.
It's Marty's fault, it's the troll's fault, it's all of our fault that he has done these things. But I've never once heard Cyraxx say this is Cyraxx's fault. This is Chance Wilkins' fault. Outside of that clip from the intro of this video. Beautiful clip.
I was forced to be that way by Marty.
I was forced, man. I didn't mean to be a monster.
Motherfuckers in the chat can sit there and be okay with what the fuck he's done all these years. Y'all sit there and say
they made
that
me
you
do
know
it.
The real truth. No, the fuck you don't. None of you were there from day fucking one. Not one of you was there day fucking one when he targeted me and started going at me. Not to mention, by the way, Luna, I'm glad you brought that up. Not to mention, he just got caught shooting up heroin on a video call on Discord a little bit ago. By the way, Luna, why don't you show these trolls what we do to trolls around here? Hold nothing back. Any troll you see, wipe them.
I don't know how that would be remotely relevant to anything going on here. Say, hey, I might be a PDF file and an abuser of women and all kinds of stuff, including the elderly. But, you know, hey, that one guy did drugs. Now, there's no substantiated proof that Marty was doing drugs on any
Dead now, so I mean, we can assume that he did drugs.
These panels, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past anybody. I don't know the guy personally, but I'm gonna take a real swing for the fences here, a good old college try, and come to assume that Marty probably didn't shoot up heroin on live stream.
Like, I am seriously tired of this shit. I'm tired of being angry all the time. Do I know what I'm doing is wrong a lot of the times when I go on panel? Yes. But what choice do I fucking have when this man has made my life a living hell? For 7 fucking years, going on 8 years at the end of this year, this man has made my life a living fucking nightmare.
Now, Tibbs TV is a character themselves, and I'm gonna definitely have a whole documentary series about him in the future. I do plan on continuing to cover more lolcows once I finally catch up with all this Cyraxx craziness. But something
you're never
that
gonna catch up, dude.
That was a great service to
you cover Cyraxx. He's content for days.
In fact, a PDF file. We did hear a bit of that in the intro, but we're gonna play a little bit more of an extended clip here for you guys to.
Seriously, like if I was like foolish and stuff like that, I would swear Cyraxx is a fake streamer. Like he's literally working with N-Word Boy and William Gloryhole. Because this guy makes so much content. Like every freaking day, this guy makes content. Like 5-6 videos of just like literally content after content after content. He yells and screams at the camera. I don't care about any of that crap. You know, I don't care about any of his drama, whatever. I just care about the PDF shit. Because like that's, you know, protecting kids is like what actually matters here. And yeah. That's all I want to do.
Enjoy again.
My actions have caused me the title of being called a pedophile.
What?
Are you a pedophile? Yes or no?
Yes, and I'm sorry.
Now I want you to say it in full. And after this, we'll get started on helping you get better. I, Chance Wilkins, am a pedophile. Say it.
I'm a pedophile.
It's the whole thing.
I just Wilkins am a pedophile. And I want you to know that I don't want to do that. I don't want to follow in my father's footsteps. I just Wilkins am a pedophile. I just Wilkins am a pedophile. I just Wilkins am a pedophile.
It definitely brings me joy to hear somebody admitting their faults, but we all know that it wouldn't last for long and Cyraxx will go back on another tirade here very soon. But let's jump on into some interesting stuff here. This is an interview with Cyraxx's quote-unquote sister, which is actually his aunt, and she's gonna just give us a little insight on their family tree, how there's actually kind of like a history of PDF files and R words. And
Yes, there is. And I think everyone should hear about this too, because Chance's father is a PDF.
Their family, and then she just kind of gives a little bit of background and insight about Chance himself that I thought was interesting to round out this episode.
She's not lying about what she said.
Right.
She's, you know, and
Gender
she
shit,
proceeded
yeah.
to tell the DA what my father did to his sisters.
Oh my God, no.
So it wasn't just one generation, you know? And it
Wait,
was
what?
taught to him through our grandfather. Our grandfather made our father do things to his sisters.
But, okay, and here's the thing, like, because
I haven't heard this shit before.
I sometimes they say they're like, oh, it's a learned behavior, and I hate that because I've been through it. You know, I went through shit as a kid. So, like, from my perspective, like, people like us that have been through that shit, we know more than anyone else what the fuck it does to you. We know how it hurts someone.
It's
Like,
not learned because you don't.
Right.
Well, I don't know. You might have to have a predisposition, or you gain.
Right.
Maybe my sister enjoyed what was happening to her, and that's why. I don't know.
Right.
I honestly don't know
It's
why.
so complex, right?
But because, you know, she let her children go near our father, and our father then did it to the next generation.
Which is insane because you would think she would know, like, I cannot trust this man around my children, and she puts him around her fucking children, and look what happened.
And then she blames the babysitter and takes the babysitter to court.
What?
Now, I know the oldest of the three younger children, his name was George.
Yeah.
George took blame for something my father did, which has totally fucked George's life now.
So here in this first clip, she's giving us a little insight about their grandfather and great-grandfather and father and all that stuff all being R words and, you know, child predators and stuff. Definitely shows that there might be some genetic issues here, especially since Chance never met any of these people to my knowledge.
And then they blame it on, well,
Oh, it happened to me. No, that's bullshit because, yeah, if anything, myself, and this is just me personally speaking, I'm severely more critical of people who do this shit because I know what it does to a person, you know, like that's why I get on your brother, or that's why I get on your fucking nephew so much because it's not, listen, I know he hasn't done anything to anyone. Well, no, actually he did. He assaulted the fucking blind
Billy.
kid, so even saying he hasn't hurt anyone, he has, you know.
Yeah,
but
Blind Billy.
The whole thing, no, he may have not physically touched anybody, but mentally,
Right.
And mental, it is so much worse than physical. You can heal from the physical so quick. You cannot heal from the mental damages.
Yeah, the scars last long.
Those
Yeah.
You gotta look at it.
for life.
Yeah.
I don't care if you go to therapy.
If you have to look at it. You have to be able to get to the point where you can look at it, like that happening to you, and just feel that it happened to you. You know, because if you refuse to look at it, you're never going to get back. You're never going to be able to handle anything. That's just what you have to do.
for X amount of time. You need therapy for life.
At this section of the call, it's definitely like a trauma bonding session going on here between Death by Design, who is the host and a notable troll in the whole Raxiverse, and Cyraxx's aunt/sister. And it's definitely an interesting insight to see how she feels about all this as well.
No, Marty grew up, is what Marty did.
No, I think there's Marty's about to slam his ass because that's what he usually does. He lets Chance feel comfortable for a while, and doing that buddy with him, and then he catches him doing something. So everyone's waiting for the hammer to drop because, well, right now your brother thinks that we're all gonna be going to federal prison for taking his music, and he thinks that he has FBI agents currently looking into all of us, and yeah.
If his so-called music isn't copyrighted.
Oh, it's copyrighted. His music's copyrighted, but not by him.
But is it copyrighted in his name or is it copyrighted in the original artist's name?
Well, it's Wance Chilkins. I mean, Wance Chilkins was paid for the vocals, and
Wance Chilkins is amazing.
So then it got copyrighted.
I love that guy.
Chance agrees to it. He gives his music out like a dumbass, and and I just don't want him finding out that we're hacked into his computer secretly, and we're dragging everything off his hard drive the moment he finishes it. So
Wait, isn't that Wance Wilkins? Isn't that an AI voice?
No. Wance is another troll. It's another troll, and
it's funny to hear Cyraxx's aunt be a little bit informed about what's going on, talking about Wance Chilkins and young Cyraxx and stuff like that. It's actually kind of
young Cyraxx is another.
Also sad.
Where is young Cyraxx? Where is young Cyraxx? What happened to him? What happened to him? I used to base shaman. Where are you? I have not seen you in forever. I want to, man, I gotta reach out to him. It's been forever since I've seen him.
Mom's been drug into just all the weird and crazy, unnecessary stuff that her and her family does.
I started watching Styled Moth, right? And I completely forgot about base shaman. Completely. I gotta find him.
Have to deal with, but unfortunately this is the curse of being anywhere around Cyraxx.
Have you talked to your mom at all in the last few days about what's going on?
The last time I talked to her was I'd have to check my phone when she called.
But she okay, because I know I've told her. I mean, she reads my messages because I get read receipts.
No. I called her back because y'all let me know that Chance put me out on. He called me out again, so I called her. I said, "Look, you need to nip him in the bud, putting me out on the internet because this is getting."
I called you out.
Oh, my channel got taken down because I posted the clip of him doxing. Of course, he does that shit. He'll go up, say some goofy shit, regret what he said, and then delete it. Well, you shouldn't say it in the first place. Don't say it in the first. A few weeks ago, remember I had asked you, did he, when he said that you came over and talked to them, and you told me no, and that was it. It was literally was no, you didn't talk to her. No, stop lying, and dropped it at that. And then I don't know, somehow that turned into you're still talking to us, and he knows you're part of the plan. In his eyes, he's convinced you're working with us to actively sabotage his career. I can't even say that word without laughing. Yeah, his career.
Hearing how delusional Cyraxx can be, hearing his detractors and even his own flesh and blood kind of laugh at his quote unquote career is definitely a retrospective of this whole entire series so far. Nobody, and I mean nobody, shares the delusion of Cyraxx besides himself and maybe Sally and whoever he talks to, probably the bed bugs in his room.
Well, like I said, he had said that you came over and that your mom, Ed, and him had a conversation where you basically came out and said that, these conversations we've had have been being sold, and, I'm making money off of this, and obviously you weren't even there. You didn't even go to their house. You literally talked to them over the phone, and he wasn't included in the conversation, which I find funny. I feel like sometimes he's got to be at the top of the stairs, eavesdropping and shit, listening to your mom talk on the phone and shit. That's probably what it was. He heard your mom talking to you on the phone and was sitting there at the top of the fucking stairs, little creep listening.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But we don't dude, we don't involve you. We haven't been bringing you in this shit. There's no reason to, I don't know. It's always when he does goofy shit, and but the reason I ask is does your mom is aware that he's been caught twice in the past 2 months? She knows, actively been caught. So I just don't understand. What does she think of this shit? What?
I don't know.
I don't get it. And I know it's gonna kill her when he gets taken away. But shit, just is what it is.
What
I
can you
never wanted
do?
her to get fucked with, but it just is what it is. You know, like
Yep.
he can't continue doing this shit, and she can't just continue acting oblivious to things, and just hoping it's going to go away because it's not going away. He continues doing this, and the crazy thing to me is like, okay, after getting caught a couple times, you think he would at least like be smart enough to protect himself or cover himself, and thank God he's not. Thank God he's a little fucking deviant. He can't control himself because it's like people like that are more dangerous, because they can hide, and like he's so dumb he can't even hide himself. Like he can't help himself. So
And that right there, my friends, is the elephant in the room when it comes to Cyraxx. He doesn't even try to hide his misdeeds. He doesn't learn from any of them. He doesn't try at all to go incognito. He doesn't even try at all just to stop. He could just go on, the P-Hub and all those other websites and just find completely normal things that are completely legal to smack around his little goblin to, but instead, time and time again, he continuously gets outed and falls for the same traps, the same trolls. It's just, like I said, it's a broken record, and it's actually kind of insane when you see that most, if not all, predators learn at some point, right? They get smarter, they get more conniving, they get creepier about it. This guy's just the same, and he's doing the same thing he did 10 years ago when he first got caught. And it's
Because
just
he's not
probably
smart
gonna
enough to.
continuously happen, like I keep saying. But with that said, let's move on.
It just doesn't seem like anything anyone's going to say or do is going to change. It's not going to change anything. I honestly don't have a slight clue as to where it comes from him. Maybe it's in his genetic code because, great grandfather, grandfather, father.
Right.
Maybe it's his genetic code. I don't know.
that's why I think
His
there's more
genetic
to it
lines ends with Cyraxx.
from a genetic point because I don't know, like I said.
So when it's all said and done, this demon lineage dies with Cyraxx because he will not reproduce. And I swear, any girl that's dumb enough to reproduce with Cyraxx, what the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?
The learned behavior thing, I just don't go over that because if you've been through it, you should know more than anyone else that that's not something you put someone through. So definitely genetic wise, there's something to it. Like some people are just predisposed. You know what I mean? They're just it's in their makeup. It's who they are.
Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting.
All right. So that is Swamp Dweller. That is his piece. However, I have bonus material because I do have something of my own that I have found. And I have shown this like the other day. I showed it, but I don't, nobody else has this clip. I look everywhere for it. I could not find it. I had to get it. I won't mention methods, but I had to get it a certain way. And yeah, so let's watch this extra clip.
What up, guys?
This is before Music Biz Marty was involved with him at all. This is like 10 years ago. It's like 2014, 16, something like that. It's like 2016. It's really early clip. This is off from his Facebook.
Seriously am in need of your guys' help right now, like really badly. So I'm going to invite all of you that I can to watch this because I need help.
Yeah, why do you need help, Cyraxx?
Like, this is not a joke. Like, I could end up in jail for something I didn't do.
See, this is the first time. I believe this is his first incident that somebody actually caught him doing stuff. Because wait till you hear how old this person is.
So I seriously need your guys' help on this.
So he's like 23 right now. Like his age. Like 23, 25-ish. Still looks like a 30-year-old. Looks kind of like one of those fish, Like he's a deep one.
Whoever's watching, man. Whoever's watching, I need help. Like, this is legit, for real. Like, I need fucking help.
We need help with Mr. Deep One.
I don't know how to put it.
Oh, you went after a little
Except,
girl?
long story short, this girl.
Yeah. What about this girl?
Named Diana Erica on Facebook.
Diana Erica. Diana Erica. Look her up.
All right, she's good friends with my buddy Paul. Very good friends. And I thought maybe he had sent her over, my way to talk to me. Whatever. Well, me and her got to talking, got to know each other really well. We got to liking each other.
Yeah, like totally. Like we just get to liking each other. And I sent my dick to her.
Well, we did certain things on FaceTime because she wanted to FaceTime with me. So, we did what any normal couple would do because she's in Texas, I'm here. And so, just normal couple type shit.
Yeah.
Well, this girl wanted money out of me. I didn't have it. I told her, I was like, I can raise the money within a week. Let me know. Like, I can raise the money within a week. And that wasn't good enough for her. And I kept on trying for like hours to, talk to her and be like, look, give me more time.
How old is she?
This girl went off. And little did I know that when me and her were doing those certain things on FaceTime, she was fucking recording the video. And when I told her that I'm not going to take this shit anymore, that I want her number so we can work out a deal, she went and posted the video up on Vimeo. If you guys don't know what Vimeo is, it's just like YouTube and it's just as big. She went and posted a video of me up on fucking Vimeo. And I can tell you guys the title right off the bat. Chance Wilkins wins in a webcam before an 8.
Yes, he's gonna look. He's looking. Mom around? Can she hear this?
It says right here, Chance Wilkins wins in webcam before an 8-year-old girl. What happens for him and for her family? When clearly this girl is not 8 years old. She is much older.
An 8-year-old, guys.
Older than
an
8-year-old.
8-year-old.
Got to be at least 18. If you guys click on the link above, go to her fucking Facebook and tell me how old you guys think she looks. But this girl went and put a video of me that doesn't need to be on the fucking web on the fucking internet. And now it's out there for the whole fucking world to see. And honestly, what I'll do for you guys is I will be posting the video link literally in the comments. What I want you guys to do, go to Vimeo, report the fuck out of that shit. Get that video taken down before it gets spread around everywhere, guys. Please. I am begging you. I need your guys' help on this. She needs to be reported to the police. The video needs to be taken down. Something's got to be done about this girl. If you guys want the link, send me a message right the fuck now. Send me a fucking message and I'll personally send you the video for you guys to report. Like, this girl got me fucked up. Like, here I thought this chick, was actually into me. Like, I really and truly did. And for her to turn around and do this, like, what the fuck? Like, not only does that put my reputation on the line, this shit can end me up in jail where I don't need to fucking be. Like, and I didn't even do anything wrong.
Yeah, sure. You didn't. There, a chance.
So please, guys, I need you to message me. I am not going to put the link to the video up on here because I don't need everybody on Facebook seeing it. So if you message me right now, I will send you the link for you guys to report and have that video taken down. Because of what this little bitch is doing,
Now he's just a bitch.
over some stupid shit that I didn't do wrong.
Yep. Uh-huh. So even before Marty, these allegations were going around, and Chance was a little pervert creep before freaking even Marty. So do not listen to him when he says, no one's ever said anything about me being a pedophile before. No, they clearly have. I'm sorry, dude, but they have. I just got shadow banned. Crap. I know my video just did. But anyways, yeah. So that's it for Cyraxx for today. And for the foreseeable future, probably. If anything happens, of course, you know where to find out the latest on Cyraxx. It's me. It's me. Or N-Word Boy or William Gloryhole. You got Styled Moth. You got Swamp Dweller. You got CJ. Yeah. Trying to think of anyone else. That's enough shoutouts. But yeah, they're all cool guys. So go and follow their channels. But yeah. So there we go. So today, what else I have planned is hold on. I'm gonna take my camera and move it. And we're gonna take my thing. Total War. Total War. All right. So today we are going to play the Dwarf campaign. So yes, we will play some dwarves. Making sure that the sound's going through. Sound looks like it's going through. Okay. So yeah. So anyways, today's dwarf campaign. I need to beat a campaign, and right now the dwarves are the next one I need to do. So I figured I'd do this some because I was playing. Man, that is really small text. I'm not wearing my glasses either. I'm gonna have to update my UI, the size of my UI. But yeah, this is Total War. It's on sale right now, I do believe, like 60% off. So go and buy it. All right, continue.
From the earliest age of the Engineers Guild,
That's right, we're dwarves today.
have forged machines of war. Wonders hewn of Gromril and gold. Trusted plans handed down through generations. Yet there are those who defy tradition. Cast out from the guild for his outlandish ideas, Malachi McKyson now seeks to regain his honor. His Slayer oath to be fulfilled through iron, grit, and glory.
Okay, so this is a brand new campaign.
Danger lurks beyond the bounds of Kislev, where chaos lingers in a perilous landscape, ripe with adventure. Yet danger rears its head even closer still, as the savage Norskans descend on Cracker-Drac, intent on murder and massacre. And beyond their violent horde, Valkyria and her warriors of chaos maraud onwards, soaking the land in blood. With such ruinous fiends closing in, Malachi McKyson expects the spirit of Grungni to make quick work of the Northmen.
All right.
I, Gromril and Steel, it's their doom or mine.
Let's put it all up. Why is it doing this? Okay, so what we have is this guy.
Malachi McKayson.
Yep, Malachi McKayson. We're gonna make the UI just a smidge bigger. Just a smidge bigger. UI scale. I'm an old man. There we are. It's still really small. What the heck happened? Oh, okay. The UI didn't scale at all. Just reverted back. So there we go. Now we can see it. So there we go. There we go. Oh, I want to make sure also that we're using a resolution that's better. Apply changes. Yeah.
Engineer.
All right, cool. Now we can actually see the stuff. So we have all this that we can build. So we want our economy to be better. We'll just focus on economy. Set that to high priority.
All right.
And we're gonna go take him out.
Wait.
And yeah, let's fight. So we got a nice little forest here. We can use that to have our guys held up in the forest.
Greatness in battle may only be reached through rigorous training. Even the most skillful of generals must practice their craft.
Thunderers! For the High King! This is a reckoning!
Where am I?
These Urks unworthy!
Yeah.
For the High King! Dinocopter! Death Seeker! On guard! War machine ready!
That looks good.
Your ranged weapons may prove decisive in the coming battle, Commander. Bring them to bear against the enemy from afar, but be sure to protect them as well.
Trucks away! Fire on the foe! For the Karazanko! Will do! Let the vengeance begin! Nothing can stop us! Yes, Lord! Slayers!
Troops come under fire, Commander.
Move
The
now!
enemy waver, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down.
Range fire! Range fast! Shoot!
I'm here! Don't trick! Charge!
Thunderers! Fire, reload, fire! Get it! Get him! Nice and close! Yes!
Oops. Hold on.
Change it, manlings! Kill them! No! Move now!
What the hell is hitting them?
Withdraw! Yes! Move! Nothing can stop us! Rage fast! Plow through!
I'm not good at playing dwarves. This is my first time playing them.
Gladly!
Like literally.
Vengeance! We demand blood! For the ancestor
Your
blood!
warriors begin to rally, sire. Steady their nerves, and they will be able to rejoin the fight.
Chasu! Charge! Get them! Kill Ernst! Thunderers!
Holy crap. Instead of like having a
Strike! I fight no longer!
Your
Go here! Go, go! Thunderers! Miners! Ranged firepower ready! Take him! Stop firing! If they get close, not them!
You gotta be kidding me.
Out! Fire on that foe! Quick!
I think I lost. Hold on. I'm not losing. Concede. Hold on. Rematch. It's been a while since I played Total War. There's no way I'm losing to a bunch of freaking level 1 guys. What the heck?
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for battle, my lord. They await your orders.
Chazook! Malachi Maccason! For the High King!
Ready to fight!
Death Seeker! Cannon! Miners! Find your targets! Miners! Slayers! Dive bomb!
Oh, okay.
Your army marches into battle with great powers, my lord. Be sure to make use of them.
Gyrocopter! Pick your target well! Cannon! Stop!
I didn't see that they had range units. I think that's why I lost. I knew that those guys were range units, so I kind of started taking them out from the very beginning. Not know those were.
Miners! For the High King! Understood, Lord! Miners! They have wronged us! Take them down! Get them! Thunderous!
Your craven warriors run from the battle, my lord. Round them up and send them back to the fight.
War machine ready! Gyrocopter! Thunderous! Cannon! Withdraw! Scalp them! Leave them in fire! Our hostage is outnumbered! We demand blood! Sir! Boy! To the wizards! Miners! Vacation! Right, shuttleless! See it through! Let the vengeance begin! Take an aim! Withdraw!
The enemy commander runs from the field, my lord. And a sorry spectacle it is, too. His army will surely follow.
Take her down!
There we go. Jeez. A lot better. Though I think I lost a unit. Kind of sucks. Nope, didn't. No. Really have much income that we can gain from that, so. All right. Guilds and clans. Speed buff. Is this all diplomacy stuff? Movement range. I think I'm gonna go for that. Being able to move your soldiers a bit faster would be probably better. And from here, I'm gonna move back.
Haha! Time for a pint! By Grunny, it's me! It's always good when it's someone else exploding.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. We'll go with that. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I think I can have everything. Cool.
Engineer!
So, what I have here. It used to be really worth it to go up and get that, but really in this game, it's not so much. We'll go with that.
Better tooling, better guns.
Oh, okay. So we have these for grudges. Obviously, legendary lords. Cool. How does our diplomacy look? Everyone hates us. Okay, that sounds about right.
A little bit of luck and a whole lot of black pudding. All right.
Oh, that's right. We can have a commandment here. How are we doing with... Blue control, build. We can get that above.
Are we net toward myself?
Positive ranges. Okay, so we have two ways we can go. We can travel out that way, which is nothing. I don't think. This is pretty much nothing. So, guess we're gonna go over here.
Slayer! Wish I had my pokies on. Only the toughest Dowie.
So we really don't have to worry much about that. So let's see what our armor is, or defense. Because really we're looking for defensive linemen, basically. We are looking for linemen. Looks like these guys are the best right now. armored. Okay. Let's see what this. We built a little armor. Just making sure that I check. Focusing on a code. What does this one do? Yeah, okay, it unlocks a few regiments. But it doesn't do anything base. Alright, we'll minus some of the recruitment costs. Does anyone have any advice for this campaign? Because, like I said, I don't play dwarves. I need to beat this on,
Watch it, or I'll make you into a snowman.
a lot. I forget what it is. Legendary mode. Or maybe it's hard. Very hard.
Ah, it's cozier.
What mode is it? Very hard. Because I'm going through all the different things for it. The achievements. So I figured the dwarves will be the next one I do.
Are we net to warm myself?
Okay. Ah. That's where.
Greatest inventor. What? For Karak Kadrin in a warm mug, for a glorious death.
And how is my army looking?
By Grooney, it's me.
Awesome.
Put your feet up, why don't you? Engineer. Let's get a roaming. That manling Felix owes me for saving his ass.
No, we don't get enough gold from it, so we won't rate it.
Time for a pint.
We'll recruit somebody else.
These ones are handy. Explosives expert. I've got a great idea for... No, hear me out. Where did Max go? Could have done with his wards.
Okay. So I have 0 growth of population.
Superb. These goggles just perfect.
Yeah, let's not worry about that. I think we're good. Alright, so we did that.
Aye, the guild kicked me out. I was sure it wasn't going to explode. I'll figure it out. Aye, my first airship was near success. Undestructible, I called it.
They only have 5 people for Spokane? Really?
Innovator. I'm on it. All right, I can't wait.
Alright, let's find it out. No, this is actually really good. We'll literally just let them run into here and we'll take them inside the choke because they're gonna run out after me, clearly. Yeah, they're sallied out to fight on the field.
The troops that your enemies field are both many and varied. Mastery of their strengths and weaknesses will leave you best placed to face them in battle.
All right.
Your flying units afford you great flexibility, Commander. Scout and harass the enemy as they maneuver.
Looks like they have only a couple of flying and a couple of ground attackers, you know.
Slayers! Go! I'm ready! Full steam ahead! Aye!
Your troops will fire at will without orders to the contrary, Commander. Have them conserve their ammunition, if you so wish.
Aye! Gyrocopter! Take him down! Anu! Vacation! Gyrocopter! Fire on the fort! Got! Move now!
Who's attacking with range? Who has ranged attack?
Go! Blow through! Engineer! Crack some heads! Aye, as fast as my legs can go! Slayers! Gyrocopter!
Ah, it's them.
Pick your targets well!
The enemy general is slain, my lord, cursing your name with his dying breath. Send his army after him.
What are you doing? Turn around and fight. Jeez, bad command. Very bad command.
Get him! Miners!
Herr Jäger!
To the wizard!
Isn't it great? Just watching him run. Got them all taken down. All right. That's the end of it. We'll end the battle here. We did good. I think only a few casualties. We took that completely. That was nothing. We're just gonna occupy it.
Malachi McKayson. The past is the past.
Oh, right.
I'll try not to kill you. Emphasis on try.
I don't even know what. We'll just take that for right now.
Engineer.
Look into here. Or my engineer. We're gonna want ancestral grudge, weapon strength. Is that where? We'll do that, and we'll do that. So we'll have some quicker reload times. Get an extra shot off. Yeah.
Slayer.
Let's see with him. For some reason I feel like that would be a better move for him.
Greatest inventor.
Same thing with him. Okay.
By Grunny, it's me.
Clear war on the faction. Small amount of grudges will be incurred. A large amount of grudges. Okay, let's see. Well, you know, I don't care about going to war. Let's go to war with everyone. We don't want peace. This is Vanguard. Well, right now, all I have is melee fighters, pretty much. I'm gonna have to wait until... Actually... It's not completely true. But, yeah, right now I'm mostly dealing with melee guys.
I'm glad I wasn't the one that suggested it.
Let's let it get bigger.
I'll figure it out.
Ooh, nice. Oh, okay, we got those two.
What?
How is he doing? So, we have...
Explosives expert.
Yeah, he's equipped with a ruin axe. Alright.
Engineer. greatest inventor.
Duels. Okay. I don't like them up north either. Because normally they come and take stuff.
Slayer!
Whirlers. Decent melee combatants. Ah, that requires more. Okay. Require population. Okay. Which one increases population? Airship growth. Okay. These don't require population. We will do that. And we'll go up there and attack them a little bit later. Because I know she's going to want to come down and attack me.
A rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
That's all I get is 20. We'll accept trade with anyone. You know. Having trading partners.
Your oath gold
Never.
to good use, my lord. The forge allows you to craft unique and powerful equipment or mighty runes to bestow upon your most favored warriors.
Oh, okay. Ironbeard. Spyglass. Well, for we will forge this, and then we will equip that.
All right.
There we are. Hey, we got 2 skill points. All right. Okay.
A gift from Bruni himself. Aye, what?
So this is good. Good.
Only the toughest Dowie.
Oh, nice. We got Slayers too. We got Slayers. All right. They're really good in battle. Single combat. In single combat, they're not good about fighting groups.
Engineer. Slayer. Steam carriages would get us there faster.
Trying to see where the other guys are. Oh, right here. Right here. Prague is right there. Okay.
What? Haha! Time for a pint!
Okay.
The ball. You count to 4 heartbeats. Or 5 if you get excited. I'm listening. For now, at least.
Who? No. Wait, they've accepted my offer. Oh, damn it. Hold on. We're loading. We ain't doing that. No, we ain't. We ain't doing the whole piece thing.
Malachi McKyson.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Idea for... No! No! Hear me out.
Decline.
Slayer!
Denied.
Aye, what? My airship needs some tinkering with. Look, my doom will find me one day. Until then, I'll invent.
Fast for a dwarf. That's awesome. Now, what is...
My eyesight's superb. These goggles just make it better.
Oh. Let's do auto resolve. Army replenishment zone. They say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to the past than managing the realm. They say you are a fool. We'll see who's a fool or a fervor. Returns minus 25 recruitment cost. That sounds way better than the other.
Aye, my first airship was near success. Undestructible, I called it.
And what is this? Destroy the following faction. Okay.
All right. I'll figure it out. Let's give them something to remember. Let's
Yeah. Let's just take it out. Occupy.
But it'll do for now. I'm on it. The past is the past. Engineer!
Yeah, we don't need that. Let's see. Oh, I need dwarven gold. Do that.
I'm glad I wasn't the one that suggested it. Slayer!
Oh, damn, I got 3. All right. Explosive missile damage? Yeah. We will take that.
Well, that'll come in handy. What? By Grooney, it's me!
Oh, okay. We got 3. Oh, we got 3 down here too. Awesome. Then Skaven, Demon, Beast, Orc. Flow replaces pass. Weapon damage 30, armor 30, attack. Enables if points are less than 20%. Okay. I think I'm going to be actually dealing with a lot more demons in this campaign than anything else. Because north of me are a bunch of demons. And there's no manslayers here. So I think demons are going to be our biggest issue. Yeah. I'm going to go with demons. There we go. Hard to hit.
Explosives expert.
Passive evasion. Vanguard deployment. Yep, we'll take that. We'll make them harder to hit too. I like defense. Defense has to be like one of the primary stats for me. Because like I like a unit that can actually stand and hold its ground. I'm not very good at the whole making my units stretching them, I guess. Yeah. What I want to get is a bunch of thunder barges. Like literally have like an entire flying army. That would be so cool. A bunch of thunder barges dropping bombs on shit. But right now I gotta wait for one more level of that so I can get that. Because 5 more to growth is probably important to have, and also the replenishment is probably really important too. We will think about it. And we'll
The past is the past.
focus on economy with all these. The reason why we're focusing on economy with those is because the chances of me actually having I don't know how to say this. I'm focusing on economy because I just want more money to coming in, you know, to make more troops. That makes sense.
You're doing my nothing.
Well, great. That makes it complex a little bit.
You know nothing. No!
Engineer! Let's get to it. Oof! We're getting into grudge territory.
Yep.
MacDoma's better than all of you put together. And she's dead.
Nah. I'm not coming after you yet, though, so don't worry.
Greatest inventor. We're going to battle! A sport of dwarven know-how and the way.
All right.
By Grunny, it's me.
So, they attacked them.
Show me the smithy. Aye, what? Slayer.
Okay. Let's see what we have here. Look at that. Holy cow. Yeah, we want that. Dang.
Better tooling, better guns.
Okay.
I'm busy right now, so keep it brief.
That seems a little bit more balanced.
A pleasure and an honor.
Yep. We'll give it to her. We'll be back for it.
What?
We'll be back for it. Don't you worry. Dang.
All right. Always safer behind walls. Engineer. Aye, what?
Oh, you can have all of these. Interesting. Nothing locks you out. So I can like literally pick all of them. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
A firma Drakentilf. What? Doom's that away? All right. Put your feet up, why don't you? Only the toughest dowie.
I need more range units. Where's the new quest? Oh. Pirates.
Explosives expert. New grudges in the making. I'm busy right now, so keep it brief.
Okay.
The past is the past. Who even travels by foot these days?
You?
Be you mindless or foolhardy? I will decapitate you!
Infection? Only thing that's kept dwarves alive. For a glorious death! Maintenance, that's key. I'm busy right now, so keep it brief.
You pay the proper respect.
All right.
I'm getting angry now.
A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? You're welcome.
Slayer! Blood along.
Battle is upon us, my lord. The enemy mass in great strength. See for yourself. You may wish to consider whether an attack would be wise.
Innovator!
Oh, great. That's not good.
By Grimney, it's me! No. Engineer, back off! Give me a moment. Just... Time to do a buck. The past is the past. What's the plan? Haha! Time for a pint!
That's not good.
Greatest inventor.
Good at all. We will take a Pyrrhic victory.
If you can hold a hammer, you're in.
We will take the Pyrrhic victory. Improve the omens. Nah, we'll do nothing.
Hey, what was that? Someone had better investigate. What?
All right. Well, I think it's like what? Yeah, it's almost 10:30.
I'll make you into a snowman.
I think I'll be done for tonight. I played for an hour. So I will catch you guys later. What we'll do tomorrow, I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something tomorrow. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I hope you enjoyed finding out about Cyraxx. Anyways, see ya, basically. Hope you had fun. Alright. Bye.